back. It's a nice rainy afternoon in the Valley of the Four Winds. And we're checking out the heal spec for the monk now. It's funny, if I angle it the right way, like I don't even see the rain. Or it's like the animation for it isn't as thick if you fly up in the air. That's kind of funny. So we're checking out the heal spec here. Let's go ahead. I already selected the skills. Hopefully make things go a little bit faster here. Let's go ahead and touch on it here. We've got a healer who masters the mysterious art of manipulating life energies, aided by the wisdom of the Jade Serpent and Pandaren medicinal techniques. We've got a Fuse, which is a fast and inexpensive heal. Renewing Mist is an instant heal, or instant cast, and then it heals over time. Has a short cooldown, and it moves to another target if the current target reaches full health. Enveloping Mist is a short duration heal over time that increases your other heals on that target. Yeah, so increases healing received from other spells by 40%, not too bad. Vivify is a group heal, heals the target and 2 other nearby targets. And Essence Font, group heal that heals many nearby allies over time. And Soothing Mist is a passive, so whenever I cast a Fuse, Vivify, and Enveloping Mist, I then, afterwards, if I don't do anything else, I'll just continue channeling some healing onto those targets. I think with how everything is currently with my stats and whatnot, it was about 2,000 health that it was continuously doing there. Yeah, it's like 1983 every half second. So that's something that could actually be, I think, kind of useful if you're just running around with a friend in a not too dangerous area. And so you just like cast one heal and just kind of keep walking behind them. And I think that it could actually work kind of decently. Let's see, where do I want to fly up north? Let's kind of check out some scenery with this one, because heal specs usually can't do a lot of damage, so it's not as easy to just like run around killing stuff. So we'll pop in here. Let's take a look at the talents and what I chose. I think, oh, actually, because there's an inn right here. Well, you know, it's not terribly important, so we'll just keep going. So we got similar things here. So Chi Burst is kind of, you know, this is an option with, I think, all 3 specs. Throw an attack forward, does some nature damage to enemies, and heals allies in the path. Zen Pulse is the one that I decided to go with, because it actually it's kind of cool. So basically it just does damage to all the enemies around the target, and it does work on, you can cast it on yourself. And then for each enemy that it hits, you're healed for basically what the enemies got hit by, or what the enemies got hit with. You're healed for that amount per enemy damage. So if there's, you know, so it does 7, we'll just round down for easy sake here. So there's 7 enemies around you. They would take 49,000 damage, you're healed for 49,000 health. So that's actually, I think, real effective for a soloing healer. You know, so if you run around as a healer monk by yourself, I think that's really a nice ability to have. And then it's also localized. This, I think, you can bounce kind of far, so you might hit something a little bit further away that you didn't mean to pull, possibly. So just kind of don't have to worry about that. And then Mistwalk, instantly dash to a friendly player and heal them for some health. I don't like that because it's just a single heal thing. I feel like this is way more effective. It's instant cast, has a range. It doesn't throw you into the melee area in case something's like an enemy that's doing AoE damage or something. So that's kind of how my feeling on that. With this one, I actually went with Chi Torpedo because I don't know, I kind of like the aesthetic, so I wanted to go with it for one of the specs. So it replaces roll. I get 2 charges. When I use it, then movement speed is increased for a little bit. I think another reason I actually like that one is because it is sort of a, if I want to get out of dodge, it gives me that boosted movement speed. So if I get into a fight and I'm like, crap, I need to get out of here, it helps me escape. Tiger's Lust increases friendly, so similar one as the other specs, increases friendly targets' movement speed for a bit, and removes roots and snares. Again, situational, I don't like the utility stuff that requires actively using it so much. Celerity, and gives me an extra roll charge, reduces the cooldown on it a little bit. I've just decided to go a different direction with this class, or this spec. Here we've got Life Cycle, so Enveloping Mist reduces the mana cost of your next Vivify by 20%, and Vivify reduces the mana cost of your next Enveloping Mist. So basically those two abilities just make each other cost less when you use them. So you can kind of like go back and forth, I guess, a little bit there. They both have a little bit of a cast time, though, compared to other abilities, so you probably wouldn't want to just be going back and forth with those. Let's see if I can take on this Yeti. I highly doubt that I'll have any trouble, actually, but... You did. Alright. So that's the life cycles. Spirit of the Crane. Teachings of the Monastery causes each additional blackout kick to restore 0.65% mana. So this is blackout kick here. It basically just does some damage. It's just like a single target attack. And I guess that would make it so you get some mana back when you use it. It does have a couple second cooldown, so you couldn't just spam it. And then we've got Mist Wrap, and this is the one that I went with. So it increases Enveloping Mist duration by 1 second and its healing bonus by 10 seconds. So Enveloping Mist is this one, so it's the it throws a heal over time on the target, and it increases healing from other spells by 40%. So this makes it so it now does like 50% extra healing. Or wait, or is it 40% after I turned that on? Ah, crap. I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, but then also the Soothing Mist thing can be channeled while you're walking around. So that's what makes it that example I was talking about before, where I cast like Vivify on an ally. So I'll just do it on myself here, and you see I just keep channeling some healing. I can, well, you can see it over here. I don't know why it's not showing up on my guy, but I can walk around now doing it. The monk actually looks really funny. The channeling thing there, at least when running. Yeah, it's not as bad standing still, but walking looks real goofy. What's up, Shadowpan? How you doing?
We are the sword in the shadows.
What matter of thing are you? Huh? I'm a panda. Like, what are you talking about, weirdo? Okay. So yeah, I kind of like that. Again, it's one of those, I feel like if you're just running around with a friend on your healer here, you can just kind of get some real cheap healing. So yeah, there's that. And then we've got kind of the same thing going on here. We've got the Ring of Peace, so pop it on an ally. Any enemies within 8 yards of them that do something hostile get knocked out of it. I just don't like that ability, like the concept of it really, so that's my take on it. Song of Chi-Ji conjures a cloud of hypnotic mist that slowly travels forward. Enemies touched by the mist fall asleep, disoriented for 20 seconds. And then Leg Sweep knocks down all enemies within 5 yards, stunning them for 5 seconds. I like that one because as a healer, if I get swarmed by stuff, I'm just like, bah, you're all stunned, and then I just torpedo out of there. So that's another reason I like Torpedo. Like I said, it's for like kind of the escape thing. And so I think that complements that strategy very well. Here we've got the Healing Elixir. I went with that one again. I just like that. Pop it, give myself some healing. It automatically triggers at 35% health if I have a charge available of it. Diffuse Magic, same thing as before, reduces the magic damage you take for 60 seconds, or by 60% for 6 seconds, sorry. And harmful magic effects get transferred back to the caster. Dampen Harm, again, it's that real situational, you know, the next 3 attacks that I take that do 15% or more of my maximum health and damage will get reduced by 30%. It's just so situational. I have to be getting hit really hard by stuff. I don't think I should be getting hit by things that can do that much damage if I'm a healer. I could maybe see that being useful for the tank, but even still, if my health is just starting to drop, I'll just pop healing elixir twice in quick succession to give myself 30% of my health real fast. So that's again kind of my take on that. I like the Great Wall of Pandaria here. So that's why I like healing elixir on all 3 specs. Here we've got the refreshing Jade Wind. So this is kind of like the other ones, except for instead of being an AoE attack, it's an AoE heal. And the thing that I like about it is, so it does AoE healing over time, over a few seconds, to allies within 8 yards, and it increases the healing of Essence Font by 20% while active. So Essence Font is this one here, where it just throws healing at random allies within 25 yards, and well, it says up to 6, so maybe it's not random. Maybe I read that wrong before. Throws it for every 1 second for basically 3 seconds. Each bolt heals a target for whatever. So about 4,000 there, plus an additional 1,400 over 6 seconds. And it says Gust of Mist heals affected targets twice. Let me look at what Gust of Mist was again. So this is the mastery ability. So Fuse, Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist, and Vivify also cause a Gust of Healing Mist, instantly healing the primary target for like 6,000. So where's the Essence? Yeah, there you go, Essence Font. That doesn't trigger Gust of Mist. I don't get how that works then, because this spell doesn't trigger that. But whatever. Maybe it does, and it's just not listed for some reason. I don't know. Okay. But so I like this because I can basically like pop that, hit the Essence Font, and I thought it had. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So there you go. Just does lots of AoE healing here. This is what I was thinking of. So if you pop a Thunder Focus Tea and then do this, you can use the Essence Font while walking around. There we go. Oh, cool. So the NPCs can see the benefit of it. So this is actually, it seems like somewhat decent bit of healing there. Alright, and then last we have the Manatee. Reduces the mana cost of your spells by 50% for 10 seconds. And Focus Thunder Tea, so Thunder Focus Tea now empowers your next 2 spells instead of 1. So this, when you use this, Renewing Mist doesn't trigger cooldown. Fuse Healing is increased by 200%. Sorry. Enveloping Mist is instant cast. Essence Font you can use it while moving, and Vivify no mana cost. So this will make it so that if you use it, it will pop twice, or not pop twice, but you get the benefit of it 2 times. So I can do in no mana Vivify and then an instant cast Enveloping Mist, for example. I think that's probably actually what I would maybe prefer to do. I chose this one. I think I clicked it by accident. I was just thinking I don't want to run into an N. But this one, so Rising Sun Kick resets the remaining cooldown on Thunder Focus Tea. So if I use this, then it resets the cooldown on this. Pretty simple. But I think I kind of like this better with empowering the next 2 spells. So you just kind of get those extra benefits on 2 different things. Or heck, I think I could do like 2 Enveloping Mists even with it. So because that makes Enveloping Mist instant cast. Yeah, so I could like pop 2 of them probably. So that's gonna be it for the monk, though. What's up, giant insect warrior dudes? How you doing? We're just gonna fly over this way toward the Shrine of 7 Stars. while we finish things up here. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to tick that like button, and don't forget to tick that subscribe button as well to get updates when new content drops on the channel there. And do remember that there is no IRL, just AFKs, and we'll see you next time that I'ma plays World of Warcraft. Peace out.